Hello guys, so welcome to my channel. So this is the very first time actually I'm showing you everyone. So I'm really happy about that. This is my very first video. Actually so far I actually have been solved around 300 plus problem in lead code. So I got an idea. So why should not I try with the YouTube? So the daily basis actually I plan to solve the daily problem being given in a lead code. I will share that in my YouTube channel. Please support that. Okay, this is my very first thing. Okay, so today problem is it's really very easier one. So without even knowing any proper DSA knowledge, definitely we can able to solve these problems. So only thing is like, so you need to know the very basic fundamental for loop. That's it. If you know that for loop, definitely you can able to solve. This is the fact. So not a lie. Okay. So okay, let's coming into the problem. Okay. So what that problem is clearly said. Actually, this is really easy question. Actually what that problem is really, so here there is a person, the biker is going for the road trip. So road trip is consist of n plus 1 point, so which means if a point, if n equal to 5, so what does it really mean? So n plus 1, so there will be 6 points is available. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay, so what's next? The biker start is trip on point 0 with altitude of 0. Okay, fine. If n equal to 1 and my n plus 1 equal to 6, so there will be totally 6 point available, and I used to start at 0 point with 0 altitude. Okay, fine. Okay, and the very next thing is like you're given the integer array, the gain of length n, where gain of I is a net gain in altitude between I and I plus 1 for all 0 less than or equal to I and the less than n. Okay, fine. So which means, let's say I'm very first time, actually I'm starting with 0 to point and my altitude is equal to 0, and the next time, so what my gain array will given, the gain array, this is the gain array is being given here. So it clearly illustrating where I equal to 1, in that case minus 5. So what does minus 5 is really mean? So minus 5 is nothing but the current altitude you're going to add in your current position. So here is staying in 0 altitude, okay, and you're going to add minus 5. So in that case, so you're staying in 0, you're adding minus 5. So add minus 5 plus 0. So what is the next current state? So minus 5. Okay, the next current state will be minus 5. So you're staying at minus 5 and you're adding, I mean, you're getting little more peak, the plus 1. So your current state is minus 5 and you're giving the little more peak, the plus 1 to that. And what is the next current state? The next current state is nothing but minus 4. Okay, and the third one, you're adding five more. You're just giving more peak. I mean, adding the 5 more altitude. In that case, you're staying at minus 4, and you're adding altitude of 5. In that case, you're giving rise to the 5 more altitude. In that case, what is the next current position of, what is the next position of the biker? The next position of his biker is nothing but minus 4. Yeah, he is staying as a minus 4 and you're adding 5. I mean, you're just rising to the 5 more altitude point. So minus 5 plus minus 4 plus 5. So in that case, minus 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. So the current position of biker is 1 altitude and is not giving anything as the fourth position. So fourth position is 0. So 0 plus 1 equal to 1, no doubt. And the fifth one is adding minus 7 altitude. So minus 7, what is the current altitude? Plus 1. So minus 7 plus 1 equal to minus 6. So throughout this, so is staying at 0, is staying at minus 1, and is staying at minus 4, and 1 minus 6. So what you have to do? You have to return the highest altitude. So throughout this point, what is the highest altitude being given by the biker? So 1. So 1 is topmost altitude the biker stays. Okay, so this is very simple problem. The behind the scene there is a one, the technique is called prefix sum. Okay, what is prefix sum? So before I'm telling definition of the prefix sum. I will tell you some the real time example. You don't need to mark that, so definitely you won't forget throughout your end of the life. Okay, let's say let's tell the team A is playing cricket. Okay, in that case, okay, the very first over, they are scoring 10 runs. So previously, what is the score of team A? 0, because we are not even start. Okay, we are just not start. One over being played. The very first over, they have scored 10 runs. So 10 plus 0 equal to 10. So what is the current run? 10. What is the current score? It's a 10. And the second over, they are scoring 5 runs. So far, what is the score? 10. And you are adding 5 more runs. What is 10 plus 5? 10 plus 5 equal to 15. So what you are doing each over, you keep on adding the score, which will be added to your existing scorecard. So scorecard is exists, and you keep on adding the score. The score will be, I mean, score will be added to the summation of scorecard, and the scorecard keep on moving forward. Actually, each over you're adding more, you're gaining more runs. The more runs will be added to the scorecard. That's it. So this is the real time example of prefix sum. So each time, so array of I equal to nothing but array of I mean score, what we scored, the current score, I mean array of I minus 1. Simple. Okay. I mean, total scorecard with current score scored by the teammate. Okay. The I is nothing but current score. And I minus 1 is your your total scorecard. So this is the formula for the prefix sum. Actually, this problem can be done by using the prefix sum, because each time you're staying at one altitude position and you will go on peak or you go on down. It depends on the biker, but you have to keep that position. So and finally you have to return the maximum value of where the biker stayed at highest maximum altitude position. This is very simple thing. Actually, you can able to solve this actually very first time. Actually, what you have to do, you have to call one prefix sum. Why I'm calling creating the prefix sum? Yeah, definitely. I need separate array, right? I don't want to tamper my existing array. So I will create the prefix sum array with the length of my gain. The gain array is being given. This is the gain array. Okay, this is the gain array. Okay, and what I have to do next, then I have to calculate the prefix sum. You know about what is prefix sum, as well as you know about the formula for the prefix sum. Very simple. Then iterate each gain array. Why am I iterating the gain array? Because the gain array will tell the current altitude position of, the current altitude position going to be at. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So guys, actually I'm writing the code in the JavaScript. Since this is very simple for loop, you no need to worry about that. I will paste this question in, paste it, uh, the sample code in comments. Definitely you can copy paste in ChatGPT, ask this ChatGPT to convert this code in your desired program, because definitely anyone can able to understand this question, because this is very simple question. So what you have to you have to construct a prefix sum array. So prefix sum of I equal to, what does prefix sum of, no, you have to add gain, because gain is nothing but you're staying at 0. Okay, you're staying at 0. Let's just listen. You're staying at 0. Okay, you're going to add 1. So what is your current position? Is 1, as well as your prefix sum of, as well as will holding the 1. And the very next time you are iterating your gain array, and you're going to add 3 more altitude points. So what is your previous prefix sum value? Prefix sum value is 1, and your current gain value is 3. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4. So each prefix sum array will hold the gain value along with the prefix sum of I minus 1. And finally I will return math.max, return the maximum value. because it was clearly mentioned I have to return IS altitude point. Okay, did this code will work? Definitely not. So guys, one thing keep it in mind while constructing the prefix summary. There is a one edge case. So okay, what about I equal to 0? What about I equal to 0? In that case, the gain of 0 equal to minus 1. Okay, the prefix sum of 0 minus 1. Is there any array having minus 1 index? Definitely not. Actually, array index is normally start with 0. Okay, so what you have to do? You have to simply add one more condition for index, sorry, zero base index. So zero base index is nothing. So definitely in zeroth index, I don't have any existing value. I don't have to add anything, nothing. I don't have any prefix around array. So I will keep prefix sum of I equal to gain of I simply. So what will happen? I will do simple dry run. So this is the input, right? This is the the input is being given. Okay, the very first time the I equal to 0, listen, the I equal to 0. So I equal to 0, there is no more value in prefix sum. So there is no more prefix sum of minus 1. So I will add gain of 5. So gain of 0 is nothing but 5 will be added. Okay, and what is next? And the next iteration. So what is current value is 1. What is your prefix sum value? So what is the prefix sum value? I minus 1. So minus 5 plus 1 equal to 4. Simple. And let's say 5 equal to 2. 5. What is the prefix sum value? 4. 5. Sorry. Sorry. It's a minus 4. Yeah. 1 plus minus 5. So definitely minus 4. So what is the current altitude point? 5. What is the prefix sum? Minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5 equal to 1. So, and you're adding 0. So definitely 1 plus 0 equal to 1. And you're adding minus 7. So 1 plus minus 7 equal to minus 6. So throughout this journey, you're staying at minus 5, you're staying at minus 1, plus 1, plus 1, minus 6. Your final altitude position is minus, you're starting with minus 5 and you're ending with minus 6. Throughout this journey, what is the maximum? 1 is the maximum. Then how we are going to return the maximum value? So this is the code for returning the maximum value in JavaScript. There will be some minor difference in C# or in any other program like this. So this is very, guys, believe me, this is really very simple question. Please try to solve this before end of today. Gain 10 more lead code 10 lead code coins. So it will be helpful in near future. Okay, then coming to the interesting concept. What is the space complexity? For me, definitely the space complexity is O(n). Why O(n)? The N stands for your gain array, nothing but your gain array. So why? Let's say if the gain array has a size of 10, in that case, what you have to do? You have to linearly iterate from I equal to 0 to I equal to n minus 1. Okay, let's say your gain array has n, a size of n. In that case, you have to iterate n times. So time complexity equal to O(n). What about the space complexity? The time complexity purely depends on number of iterations. Since your gain array has size of n, definitely you have to iterate n times. This for loop will iterate n time. I mean 0 to n minus 1. So what is the number of iteration from 0 to n minus 1? N minus 1. So there will be n iterations, right? So definitely time complexity will be O(n), and where n stands for gain array. What about the space complex? Space complexity as well as O(n), because you are creating prefix sum with a size of gain length array. It's a size of gain array. So gain array as a n length, definitely you have to create a prefix sum with a size of n. So the time complexity as well as O(n), space complexity as well as the O(n). This is really very interesting question. Actually, I solved it over there, guys. Thank you so much. So we will meet on tomorrow. Click on. Thank you so much.